All right, let's begin our flow today at the top of the mat in Tadasana. Let's bring your big toes together, heels slightly apart, and let's spread the toes, get grounded in the earth. Let's take our arms up, stretch up, palms to touch. On the exhale, fold forward from the hips. Slide your hands to your shins and extend from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Exhale, release, and step all the way back to plank. And lower your knees. Elbows into the body as you lower slowly to the mat. Now push the floor away. Let's lift the upper body for baby cobra. Relax the shoulders down the back. Take a breath. Exhale, release. And let's curl the toes under and push back to down face dog. Tailbone to the sky. Knees are soft. Really spread evenly through the hands. Spreading those fingers wide. You can walk the dog if you like, or just stay still in the pose. Let's bend our knees a lot and step to the top of the mat. Extend through the spine and then release and let go. Let's roll up through the spine, roll the shoulders back. Let's take the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Breathe in, arms stretch up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Slide your hands to your shins, extend the spine. Exhale, step back to plank. And let's lower our knees to the floor. And let's lower slowly down. Now this time bring the hands out in front a bit and come high up on the fingertips. Let's breathe in as we lift the upper body for baby cobra. Breathe here. Exhale, release down. Curl the toes under, bring your hands close to the body and push back to down face dog. Tailbone to the sky, pressing evenly through the hands, spreading the fingers wide. And you can walk out the dog or stay still in the pose. Now bend your knees and let's step to the top of the mat. Breathe in, extend through the spine. Exhale, just let go. And let's roll up through the spine, rolling the shoulders back. Breathe in, take the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale to your heart. Let's do that again. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hands to your shins, get length. Exhale, step back to plank. Strong plank here. Extend from the crown of the head to the heels. And let's shift forward and go through a vinyasa on your knees or toes, breathing into up dog. Exhale, down face dog, tailbone to the sky. Now let's add on. Let's take the right leg up in the air, three-legged dog. And let's bring that right leg in and step through to crescent lunge. Let's drive those arms up overhead, stretch up. Feel a good stretch through that left hip flexor. Now breathe here. And let's bring our hands to our heart. Now lean forward, engage the core. And let's release our hands down and step back to down face dog. Walking out the dog. And let's do the same thing other side. Left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. And let's take a big step through to crescent lunge. Let's reach the arms overhead, stretch up. Exhale, go a little deeper in the pose, feeling a good stretch in that right hip flexor. Now let's bring our hands to our heart and lean out over the front leg, engaging the core. Strong belly here. And release the hands down. Let's step back to down face dog. Walking out the dog. And let's go ahead and roll forward to plank. And on your knees or toes, let's go through vinyasa. Breathe into up dog or baby cobra, shoulders down the back. Exhale, push back to down face dog, tailbone to the sky. Let's bend our knees a lot and step to the top of the mat. Breathe in, hands to your shins, extension. Exhale, let go. And roll up through the spine. Let's take the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale to your heart. And let's go again. Breathe in. Arms come up, palms to touch. Exhale, fold. Hands to your shins, extend the spine. Exhale, step back to plank. And let's go through vinyasa. Breathing into up dog or baby cobra. Heart forward. Exhale, push back to down face dog. Let's add on here. We're going to take the right leg up in the air, three-legged dog. And let's take it through to crescent lunge. Reach the arms up, stretch up. Breathe in your crescent lunge. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our heart. And we're going to lean out over the front leg and stay there, or go to Virabhadrasana 3, stepping in with that back leg and then lifting off for Warrior 3, extending from the crown of the head to the back toes. Now, if you want, you can go to a supported Warrior 3 with the fingertips on the floor. Now let's go ahead and step back again, going back to crescent lunge. Reach the arms overhead. Take a breath. Exhale, release, and step back to down face dog. We'll do the same thing other side. All right, let's take the left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. And take a big step through with the left leg to crescent lunge. Reach the arms overhead, strong crescent here. Breathe in the pose. Awareness to the breath. Let's bring our hands to our heart and lean out over the front leg. Now either stay there or let's lift the back leg off for Virabhadrasana 3. Extending from the crown of the head to the back toes. Now you can go to the supported Warrior 3 with the fingertips on the floor. And find your breath again. Find your focus. And then let's shift back, stepping back with that back leg back into crescent lunge. Take a breath here. Exhale, release, hands down, step back to down face dog. Walking out the dog. Now let's roll forward to plank and go through your vinyasa on your knees or toes, whatever feels good today. Breathe into up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back to down face dog, tailbone to the sky. Now let's bend our knees, step to the top of the mat. Breathe in, get length. Exhale, let go. Let's come all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale to your heart. And let's go ahead and add on. Breathe in, arms come up, palms to touch. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Hands to your shins, extension. Exhale, walk or jump back to plank. And let's go through vinyasa. And moving to down face dog. Let's take the right leg up in the air, three-legged dog. And on the exhale, step through to crescent lunge. Drive those arms up. Same thing we did before. Take a breath here. Exhale, hands to your heart. And let's lean out over the front leg. And move into Virabhadrasana 3, lifting that back leg off, extending from the crown of the head to the toes. Now bring your fingertips to the floor for supported Warrior 3, or go to standing split, lifting that left leg a little higher. Breathe here. And then let's shift back, bring the back toes down, going back to crescent lunge. Reach the arms overhead, stretch up. And let's release, hands down, step back to down face dog. We'll do the same sequence the other side. Let's take the left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. And then take a big step through with the left leg to crescent lunge. Reach those arms overhead, stretch up, strong crescent. Find your breath in the pose. Take another breath in. On the exhale, hands to your heart, leaning out over the front leg, moving into Virabhadrasana 3, lifting that back leg off, extending from the crown of the head to the toes. Now bring your fingertips to the floor for supported Warrior 3, and stay there or lift the back leg a little higher for standing split. And start to shift your weight back, stepping back with that back foot, back into crescent lunge. Reach up, stretch up. Take another breath in. Exhale, release. and step back to down face dog. Let's bend our knees a lot and step to the top of the mat. Breathe in, extend. Exhale, let go. And let's roll up through the spine. Let's bring the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale to your heart. Let's add on. Find your breath. Breathe here. Let's take the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Hands to your shins, extend the spine. Exhale, walk or jump back to plank and go through a vinyasa. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing into up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, pushing back to down face dog. All right, let's take the right leg up, three-legged dog. On the exhale, step through to crescent lunge. Same thing we've done before. Reach those arms up, strong crescent. Exhale, hands to your heart, moving into Virabhadrasana 3. Left leg comes off, extending from the crown of the head to the toes. Fingertips come down for supported warrior 3 or standing split. Take another breath. Exhale, start to shift back. And let's go into a lunge here. Now let's go to a lunge twist. So left arm down, right arm reaches to the sky as you turn right. Take another breath. Exhale, release, and step back to down face dog. And let's go through a vinyasa. On your knees or toes. Breathing into up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, pushing back to down face dog. Same sequence, other side. Left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. Take a breath. On the exhale, step through to crescent lunge. Reach those arms up overhead, strong crescent. Take another breath. Exhale, hands to your heart, and lean out over the front leg, engaging the core, moving into Virabhadrasana 3. So back leg comes off, extending from the crown of the head to the toes. Let's lower our fingertips to the mat for supported warrior 3, or move to standing split, lifting the leg higher. Take another breath. Exhale, start to shift back. Bring the back toes down again for a lunge. Heart forward. Now let's go to lunge twist. Right arm down, left arm to the sky. Breathe here. Take another breath. Exhale, release, and push back to down face dog. And let's walk out the dog. All right, bend your knees. And let's step the left foot forward, turning the toes and the foot out a bit for lizard. Let's drop the back knee down. Now bring your left hand to your left thigh and just open the knee as you look over that left shoulder. Lizard twist. And let's release. Let's step back to down face dog. We'll do the same thing other side. Bend your knees. Right foot steps forward outside the hand. Foot turns out. Let's drop the back knee down for lizard. Let's bring our right hand to our thigh and just open the knee as you look over that right shoulder. Now let's bring the hands back down, turn the right toes to face forward again. Let's lift the back knee off and step back to down face dog. And we're going to slowly walk the hands to the feet and hang in a ragdoll. So let's bend our knees a lot. And let's just hang and breathe. You can move a little bit if you'd like. Find whatever feels good in the pose. Now let's release our hands. Bring your fingertips out in front and extend through the spine. As you heel toe your feet out, let's drop the hips down for Malasana. Bring your elbows inside the thighs, hands to your heart. So let's let the hips relax. Toes are turning out. Using the elbows to open the inner thighs. Now bring awareness to the breath. And let's extend the arms and use the elbows again to open the legs just a bit more to work a little deeper into the pose. Now let's go ahead and release and take a seat. And we're just going to windshield wiper the legs side to side. Just a couple more here. And let's come back to center and let's go to bound angle. So bring the soles of the feet together. Now you can grab the toes and work the knees down, sitting up nice and tall. Or if you like, you can release the hands behind the hips and just open the heart. So pressing into the mat, bringing the heart forward, letting the knees open a bit more, stretching into those adductors. And let the breath flow here. Using your mind and your breath to work a little deeper in the pose. All right, let's release. And let's go ahead and take that left foot, cross the left ankle over the right knee, flexing the top foot. Again, press into the floor, bringing your heart forward, and really feel a good stretch in that left hip and glute. And let's release and switch sides. So let's take that right ankle, cross it over the left knee, and flex the top foot. Let's lift the heart, press into the floor, and work that right knee away from the body. Breathe here. Feel a good stretch in that right hip and glute. All right, let's release and let's go back to windshield wiper. Just side to side at your own pace. And let's slowly release. And let's come to a cross-legged seat to get ready to close out our practice. So find a comfortable seat. Let's roll the shoulders up and down the back. And let's close down the eyes. Find stillness in the pose. So see if you can start to quiet the mind and take your focus to the breath. Let's bring some awareness to the body, scanning from the crown of the head all the way to the toes, seeing if you can let go of any tightness left in the body. So use your mind and your breath to let go. If your mind wanders, just bring it back and focus on the breath again and letting go. And take a moment to acknowledge your being here and being proud of what you accomplished today. Now feel free to stay here for as long as you like. And thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.